Welcome back to my channel, Govind English Teacher. Today, here is an English teacher, an eminent, an excellent teacher with us. And today, he is going to talk over the important topic regarding English communication, English fluency, English language learning. And today, our topic is why do some people think English is a difficult language and how to make the language easy? Yeah, that is the question. It's a common question many of our viewers are asking. Okay, today we are going to discuss the topic. Why do some people think that English is a difficult language? What make them difficult?
Why most of the people think English is a difficult language? Basically, the grammar composition and the spelling structure of English is different from all Indian languages. For example, if you take silent letters and how we write, we does not pronounce like that. In the same way, the complexity in grammar, there are so many rules and more exceptions than the rules. So these things confuse the people who are going to speak English. And the next thing is, culturally, English is regarded as a higher language. If we speak anything, any mistake in our flow, definitely the speaker might think that it would degrade my respect among the listeners. Speaking rich English without any mistakes makes the speaker afraid of coming front and speaking. So while the spoken part is considered, English is basically observed as a difficult one when compared to all the other Indian languages. But when it comes to writing and reading, English is a comfortable language treated by most of the people around us. Regarding the spoken skills, the grammar structure and the pronunciation problems will make us lose our confidence. So we have to improve in those sectors so that we can speak with confidence. So there are many things we can do regarding this problem, sir. Any spoken language can be improved only by practice. Spoken language can be improved only by speaking it. Okay? So we have to make available of different strategies to improve our spoken skills. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir. What you told is exactly right, sir, actually. Because the first and foremost difficulty in learning a language in English, basically, because all other languages, sir, if you compare to other languages, no, jo lekha hai, jo pada hai. So we pronounce as the letters. The letter itself is a sound, But in English, it is unphonetic language. You cannot read individually. We have to learn. We have to learn how to pronounce. But if you learn any language, so if you just pronouncing the word and the each letter makes it a meaningful word. But when it comes to English, we can't because the letters differ from the sound. What you told is right. Silent letters are there, so we have to by heart it. And the idiomatic expressions are there. We don't know the idiomatic expression. And also, and phrasal verbs are there. They're very difficult to understand. And also, the what we call pronunciation or homophones are there. To, TO2, TWO2, TOO2. So there is homophones are confusing. And the pronunciation is confusing. So we have to listen from the experts. So we can't learn ourselves.
Somebody, our friends, if somebody could not speak Telugu properly, from a friend from any Maharashtra or Mumbai, Delhi, if he could not speak Telugu properly, but he could speak little bit Telugu with a lot of mistakes, then there would be nothing, no problem. Everyone just take it as granted. Okay?
Yeah.
Mudduga anipistundi. We feel that it's very bubbly. But if we talk English with a lot of mistakes, then there may be some problem with the listeners. They may mock at you. Okay?
Yes.
Fear also make us confused. So people are not coming front to speak English with mistakes. But as we have told many times ago, we have to embrace the mistakes. Mistakes are common for any language. Mistakes are common. English is not exceptional from these other languages. We have to speak with imperfection and with confidence.
If you talk about grammar, So rules may be changes in every time because there are some exemptions are there, but the rule cannot be followed always. Sometimes
Yes, sir.
what will happen, and the rules only for the foods like that. We may
Yes.
mistake. There should be a guide, a facilitator or a teacher must be there. But
Yes,
we
sir.
can learn other language without teacher also.
Yes, yes.
So that can be possible in other languages, whereas English very difficult to learn.
When we are learning some vocabulary, when we are reading or by hearting vocabulary, idioms, and phrases, we have to make sure that these should be as part of our routine spoken English. We have to incorporate these things. For example, we are always speaking basic English. Most of the time, we use basic words. We always consciously keep on trying to replace the basic words with these idiomatic expressions, or, for example, quacking in boots. Okay,
Yeah.
when you called me and given me a difficult topic to speak, I am now quacking in my boots. In this way, we have to incorporate all the learned vocabulary. The vocabulary should be made active vocabulary in our spoken English. So this will keep on improving your spoken skills, and it will gain a lot of confidence. And also, the next thing is we have to just ignore minor mistakes and keep
Yes.
on practicing. Okay. Uh, Regarding the silent letters, that there should be a lot of exercise you have to carry on. Okay, silent letters, where the letter is silent, how the
Yeah.
pronunciation is. For this, there are a lot of applications, apps in Android phones, and most of the smartphones. So that would definitely help us to how to speak better language. There are some AI-based softwares in our cell phones are right now present.
Yes.
Uh, those are acting like our friends. They are recording our spoken voice, spoken clippings, and they are analyzing our mistakes, and they are representing the correct form of the sentences.
And how to overcome all these difficulties in learning English language? Yeah.
Yes, yes. And also shadowing some, for example, we have to shadow a person who is speaking on our TV or our phone. We
Yes.
have
Yes.
to, for example, we have to watch a short film for 5 minutes, and we have to remember the dialects. The next time when we are again watching the same content, we have to just speak out the words which he or she is going to tell on the screen. In this way, just whatever we are keep coming out of our mouth is definitely going to help us to improve the practice and speed and accuracy. When you have some passion to learn a new thing, definitely it will drive you in such a way that you will acquire all the knowledge, all the content which is necessarily required for the such a thing. In the same way, you have to contain the zeal of learning a new language. Okay, then you have to practice, keep on practicing. It will definitely encourage you.
All these
Yes.
things that will make our language easier. And
Yes.
first of all, we should be incorporate. We have to encourage ourselves and involve that in the situation by creating each environment, by involving and by immersing that language with the interest, the passion, with the dedication, with aspiration. We can make language easier. But
Yes, sir.
Rome was not built in a day. But we have to enjoy the process of learning. Then
Yes.
it feels sort of easy. But
Yes,
don't think everything. And if you go on a rule and everything, no, it makes some break our interest. Okay, so that's it.
Yes,
Then,
yes.
as far as concerning the communicate skills, first of all, we must be good listener so that automatically whatever we talk that should be considered to the grammar, that should be very near to grammar. When you are a good listener, it can be possible. So
Yes.
one should be good listener to make a language easier rather
Yes.
than going through the grammar rules and regulations.
Yes.
When you are a good listener, all rules and regulations will automatically follow. Yeah.
Yes.
Then I think it is easy.
Sure, sir. Whatever you said is definitely acceptable. And the when we are conscious more about the grammar, we cannot go further, sir.
Yes,
For
yes.
example, if you learn all the rules of how to swim, and you are only focusing on the rules, you cannot swim directly in the pond. Just do the action. The action will lead you, and the learning regarding grammar and everything will refine your language definitely. But we have to get into the field first. We have to get into the field of speaking. Definitely, everything will be go fine, and your language will be refined automatically.
Use all the things, whatever conversation, in the name of
Yes.
communication, in the name of song or movie or interview. We have to make use of all that so resources so that one need not to be worry about grammar rules and regulations, and they can learn easily. So this is the thing, and also one thing. In our childhood, we were taught like that because English is very difficult by our teachers. Maybe
Yes.
one of the reasons.
Fortunately, this generation came onto this land are having phones in their hands, and having phones means having English in their hands. Okay,
Yes.
whatever the app he opens, definitely there are some words in English. He will just read it and process the language and get into the another app and another app. And he uses it. English is around them nowadays. Very plenty of English is there. But
Yes.
when our times were there, we used to hear that English is a tough language. You have to concentrate on more. You have to learn it very with a lot of effort. In this type of sentences were there when we were young. Yes, this generation, I think that is better situation for them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you coming to my live session and sharing your experience regarding English communication skills. Thank you, sir. See you later. Bye.
Welcome, sir. Thank you. Bye.